Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Armageddon Empires. Yes, yes. When I mentioned I was throwing in the towel, that was not to mean the series, although this will probably be the last one I'll put up this year. Well, the next game I actually fully finish. But rather that was just a god-awful start. So we're going to try it again. Let's go ahead and start a new game. Select the cult, rather random cult, and off we go. And Michael Janis, yeah, I love the Rapture cult because it's a time thing. I mean, all the cults are basically a time thing. Like, you're on a timer. You gotta get them before the timer runs out, or you're doomed. But that cult especially. And yeah, we got really unlucky with the very early token draw on that. Basically, that's the Rapture cult is kind of like the what's it called? Occult Chronicles story tokens. Once you start drawing them, it gets well. Once a certain number of them are drawn, the game ends. It's, that was unlucky to get one of them so early. Alright, we're playing Ultra Tech, max tile points 15. We want a huge map. We will, of course, fight all 3 enemies. Random cult. A part of me would like to select Rapture again, just because it's pretty awesome. But they're all awesome, in truth. And I haven't fought a Plague or Deviant at all in all my years of owning this game. Though, to be fair, I've only really ever played the Wastelands like maybe 10 total times. But it's always been Kabaagh or Rapture. Whenever well, no, I'm sorry, or the Fist. I think I fought the Fist is the Emperor of Man, right? It's the Space Marines. I think that's the Fist. Let's go ahead and start and get going. Hopefully we have a better starting area than we had last time. As usual, we get to place our tiles down first. Wish we wouldn't waste that roll there. Okay. I'm tempted to put my base far back this time, so we don't have to worry about getting involved in enemies, but I like the extra range early on in the game. I want more resources, so we're going to push it forward anyway. I'm thinking, though, this time we'll go up this direction. So let's leave our LZ X-ray here. We'll put our Deadlands here. This way that gives us more hexes for our supply, the potential of getting additional resources. And then our Minefield Crags. Where do I want this to go? I'm thinking up this way. I like to guard the LZ X-ray, if possible, from an enemy just walking in here and taking it. But putting it... yeah, let's slip it here. Everyone's placing 3 tiles today. Alright, we place our Citadel. Because machines do not harvest any humans, it's usually not in your best interest to place this into LZ X-ray. Place it in the Deadlands. The Machine Empire has a penalty in that regard. I'm sorry. I'm constantly knocking the balance of the machines. I just feel they're the weakest of all the factions in the game. They take the longest to get going. They have resource penalties, hero penalties, fate penalties. No, because you can't increase the fate of your heroes. It's just, it's tough. It's really tough to play the machines. All right, so... as usual, we'll just see who's going first, and I don't care about going first until about turn 6, when it will annoy me if I haven't gone first once, and we're going first to start. Alright, we're not even going to look at the hand yet. Let's look around and see what we've got. So, okay, this is a decent starting area here. They have to come down these sides to hit my base if they want to get in supply. We're close to a city. We'd have to have a terminus in our hand to reach it. And I'd probably drop the terminus here, if I have one. I think I did see one in my hand, though. We have nothing... I don't see any other guaranteed supplies anywhere around us. Besides the ones we started with. Let's look around. Some towns. Any strange hexes? A single volcano. A city up there. That's probably New Panath. I always assume a distant city is New Panath, though. Oh, hello! there's something here that's very interesting. I think that's a 2 hex place. We could drop a terminus up here to give me range to that. That's probably the glow. Wow, lots of cities out this direction. Also, we probably still have the Cult of Love. Rather, I'm sorry, I'm saying the wrong thing. No, I don't know what we have. But if there was an enemy, and notice that the Great Cabal and the Rapture Cult both started in the center of the map last time, and this is different. This hex is a different hex. It's not what I normally see. So there's 2 special hexes side by side, and I need to use the restroom. Give me a few seconds, everyone. Sorry about this. Whew. Okay, back. Alright, so what do I think about our starting area? It's got potential. I mean, we have a place we can begin pushing out in this direction for some more resources. And the enemy can't easily just march right to us because of some blocking terrain. We have a little wall here, a little valley coming down this way. They can come straight down up this direction, though, and this side's going to be a little tricky. But not so bad. Not so bad overall. Our hand? We have a ghost probe. That's interesting to get one of these so early. We don't have another scout, though. We could wait till next turn to deploy the ghost probe. We'll have to. I don't see a hero in our hand. That actually makes us really bad. Without a hero, or without an engineer, we can't do anything when it comes to resource collection and helping our economy, with the exception of waiting 4 turns to deploy the industrial pod. If I have to drop something from my hand, we'll probably start with the conflict node. Okay. So it's an oak. Okay, we have a Colossus. Let's go over everything, Tim. So the good news is we have a potential starting scout. That's good. We have a Colossus, one of them. I think we only have 4 in my deck, or we might have all 5, but I think it's only 4. So that's good that we have a nice strong unit to help defend our base to start. We have some resource collection, which is great. We have a conflict node, which if we don't get a hero in several turns, we can at least deploy the conflict node to collect that materials. Rivet platoons are always useful. They have commando and speed 3, I think. Oh, movement 2, so they're okay, but we can use them to scout around. Scourge platoon, I like the Scourge platoons. Shock is always useful. And a Terminus in our hand to help extend our range. Okay, so it's not a terrible hand, but without a hero, it's not a good hand either. Let's go ahead and begin making some armies. Let's see. Ghost TCP dump. We'll make Alpha attack protocol. Phalanx defense systems. And another Revan platoon. Okay, so this is probably not going to go very well for us. Let's end our turn. I still don't care if I'm going first or not. Let's roll the dice. Going last. I'm thinking we'll draw a card. If it's a hero, we can deploy it. If it's not, we deploy the Ghost Probe. Not a hero. So Ghost Probe it is. We'll add the Ghost Probe to TCP dump. That's all we can do this turn. And we end our turn. So this is not looking good for us. If we might end up mulliganing. Mulligan? Yeah, we might calling a mulligan and starting over again. I'll still upload this one. We're just, we might get really unlucky and have to take, like, several losses here. We'll cloak, TCP dump, and begin moving it out. Looking for any supplies we can find. Draw another card. Hey, Tormentia! Okay, we can get her into play next turn. Good. We're not quite out of the game yet. Though we're starting very late for a hero and we're starting our economy. Turn 4 is, oh. You want to start at turn 3. Thankfully, we have the materials to deploy here. It's all 3 materials. Tormentia is, though, one of the better heroes in the game. Now, with Bounty Hunter 1 and Military Genius 1. Alright, Tormentia, we get you into play. We'll add you to Phalanx Defense Systems. Add you to Phalanx Defense Systems. There you go. We can't build anything at the moment, so she'll just sit there. We'll go ahead and move our TCP dump around. Didn't detect anything in here. That's interesting. Maybe we'll get another sensor sweep next time. What's our... Oh, we only have a scan 1 strength here, so we'll probably have to walk into that. But I'm more interested right now in supporting all the areas in my supply. It'd be mostly because our TSP dump is fast as long as he's out in supply, like he's moving his 3, and that means I can cover a lot of territory quickly and see if I can gather any resources that might be out here, claim them before the AI does. We drew another conflict node, so I'm probably going to end up scrapping one of them. In fact, yes, I'm going to. And draw another card. Vindicus. Okay. Glad to see another hero in our hand. I don't need to go first. Which is good, because we're going last. Tormentia can build a materials team. Remember that I've modded the game, everyone. I've lowered the cost of that materials team by 1 materials, or we would have been up and running until like turn 12, in which case we probably would just have to quit again. Let's move TCP dump around a bit. Hello. What are you? Rad zombies. Interesting. We will make an army for Vindicus. We cannot make an army for Vindicus. I don't have the action points to do so. Let's just end the turn. Going last again. TCP dump. Move you around looking for things. Nice defense systems can build an energy team. We'll move her into LZ X-Ray. And end our turn. Resources are too precious to us at the moment to spend them on anything else but other resources. We'll move TCP dump about a bit. Over here, we want materials team first. And that is the only... yeah, and we'll build a technology team. Next turn, we'll build the energy team. Turn after that, we'll build the humans. Actually, we can leave the humans here at the moment. We'll just move Tormentia back here. And that will do it. We don't have anything that requires humans except for tech upgrades. And I don't need to make those right away. Vindicus can come out and take care of human creation. Harvesting. Army discovered an old battlefield. You may choose to de-stealth to claim it. We will. 5 material and 7 tech. We'll re-stealth TCP dump. With that amount... Oh, we can't... I don't have the energy to deploy the industrial pod yet. Let's build the energy collector. We can now go ahead and build the human collector. We might as well. I was going to wait because we didn't have the resources, but well, we picked them up. And we'll deploy some Skeletors. And add them to Thanos defense systems. And now our base has something in it that can defend it. We end our turn. Large uncategorized... Okay, this is the Great Kabaagh. Large uncategorized Xenomorph sighted in wastelands. Xenomorph is highly dangerous. Appears to be under control or in control itself of a small group of humans. Xenomorph requires tremendous amount of biologic fuels. Great, we're gonna die. We don't have... We're only collecting 1 human resource a turn. We may have to fight it off long before I would normally enjoy doing so. Especially if we can't find any other humans around here. Okay, well, we went first. A shame I can't deploy the Colossus. But we can't. Alright, so let's go ahead and move our TCP dump around a bit. We'll go ahead and... I really should deploy something else to the base for defense. Let's deploy this... How much am I getting each turn for materials? Only 3? Because I want to deploy the industrial pod next turn. Let's deploy Vindicus to his own army. Stealth them and move them out. With our leftover points, I think we'll just draw a card. Sibera. We'll leave you in our hand at the moment. I want to deploy an industrial pod next turn. Okay, we deploy that industrial pod. And then we move our units around a bit more. TSP dump. And Vindicus. He's going to go check on that city and see what's over there. I still don't really want to bid resources. Okay, let's get a Scourge Platoon into play. It's more powerful when it comes to just straight-up army battling than a Revenant Platoon. And we'll add it to the Phoenix defense systems, increasing its attack and defense. We'll then move our units around again a bit more. Oh, hello, humans. Minefields. Minefields. Okay. They're really close to us. Good to know they're here. Let's move Vindicus into the city. Howlers. I like this. We're going to need that. So we're probably going to need to deploy our Terminus over here and march out to take these Howlers. We can probably win with the Revenant platoons. Vindicus has a command rate of 2, so he could lead them in battle if I so desire. That might be useful because it would also, I think, give him a fate. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he would hold on to that if I get rid of the Revenant platoons from his army later. Let's draw a card. Spider bots. I love spider bots. We will deploy these immediately. I'll bid 2 Nah, there's no reason to. Okay, I need the human resources, because if you're going to pay off the Great Kabaagh, we have got to go there and get more resources. Let's first move T-Speed Dump around. Delicious materials. Vindicus will move up toward those materials. We will make an army for our spider bots. Need to be careful with these. They're the only ones I've got at the moment. Just leave you there. And draw... Oh, we can't draw a card either. End the turn. I have what I need to deploy the Colossus. Let's begin putting a few points towards trying to go first. Okay, so let's move TCB Dump around some more. Army has discovered fuel storage tanks. You may choose to de-stealth the claim it made an observer to you on your way. We will continue with this army and just move them here. We can have our Spiderbot scouts claim that. And we discovered a supplies cache. You may choose to claim it, may observer it, or continue moving. We will continue moving and move them here and claim the fuel storage tanks for 7 energy. I'm thinking we will then deploy a Revenant platoon. And add it to Alpha Attack Protocol. Oh, Jesus. Infernal Machines. Your hour of judgment has come. The Great Kabaagh commands you to offer a token of your devotion. Your pitiful resources make the Great Kabaagh laugh. You must pay tribute if you wish to live. The Great Kabaagh demands 9 units of humans be brought to the location grid coordinate 7 easting by 6, where they will be consumed by the Great Kabaagh. You have 4 turns to gather this offering. What is your answer? We will agree. I will return in 4 turns to claim your tribute to the glory of the Great Kabaagh. Do not think to betray him. You will roast in the depths of the Kabaagh if you do. We need that terminus, Tim. And then you need to assault down over there. Let's deploy the Revenant Platoon here. Again, another one. Add it to the attack protocol. I really want this, whatever that is. How's our supply? Let's move T-Speed Dump around and do a little more scouting. We will move Vindicus. Here. And we will jump Alpha Attack Protocol. And we'll also deploy... no, we won't deploy Siberia. I don't need to do that. Let's end the turn. Oh, wait, no. Alpha Scouts. Our Spider-Bot Scouts. We'll claim whatever this is. 5 materials and 6 energy. And we end our turn. Still not enough to deploy our Colossus. We will, however, deploy the Terminus. What's your command rate, Siberia? Only 1. Let's move Vindicus into Alpha Attack Protocol to help this army fight next turn. We will move our Alpha Scout back into the Deadlands. And we'll move TCP Dump around, getting more things that are in supply. Scouted. Hello, consorts. We're not really a match for you. Well, we might damage you. Might. But we might also die. But I still think it's worth the effort to kill it before it finds us. It's a shame. I need to go in here this turn. Let's use Speed Up and not fight it at the moment. An old battlefield, we will claim this. 6 materials, 7 tech. This is a ton of resources. Let's move Alpha Attack Protocol. Oh, we can jump them still? Really? Even though, I guess the hero doesn't need Jump Master to jump. How about that? I never realized that before. Well, let's just move. No, there's no reason not to jump. You should jump. In we go. Okay. Well, let's hopefully kill a Howler a turn. It probably won't happen. Oh, yes. All right. Well, 1's dead. That makes this a lot easier because now their attack strength is lowered by 1? Yep, by 1. Howlers have wave attack. They themselves are not that strong, but since they're always guarding resources like cities or towns, they're always going to have an extra defense dice or 2. So when you see like a group of 2-1 Howlers, like 5 of them, they're a little more tricky than that. You'll want to walk in with something that can take a punch if necessary. We always want to attack a unit which has not attacked us yet, because that will reduce the number of attacks we take. Hey, wonderful. We actually killed 2 Howlers with 2 attacks. Well done, guys. Next round, let's keep killing them assuming we can. We do have twice the attack. They have defense, so I would expect to at least put a wound on them each round. Oof. I'm about to say, and they shouldn't well, statistically, the odds are not in their favor to actually damage us. No, we didn't do anything this round. Oh, God. And they almost put a point of damage on us, but we spent a fate to block that. You'll note I try to spend fate to stop damage rather than put damage on an enemy. It's mostly because I really don't like walking into battles with wounded units or damaged units. Because then if I walk in and don't realize that they're damaged into a battle, which I'll do because I'm absent-minded, then I might be overconfident to take a fight, and that will go really bad for me. Let's try to finish the one that we damaged, because the AI apparently goes left to right. There we go. Only strike 2 attacks now on their side. Poor Howlers. I don't think they necessarily have any psychic powers. I think the idea here is that they're just like a giant pack. Excellent. One left. Excellent. Well done, Vindicus. We can now build some humans, and we'll also build some tech. We're going to need something in that base to defend it. Ah, we finally get the good roll. Okay, I need the Colossus, though, in our Deadlands. That has to go in there. We'll add it to Phoenix Defense Systems. Nice. That will actually cause some trouble to anything but the Great Kabaagh. With our leftover points, I'm tempted to add Siberia here to get her out of our hand. Can I do anything else? We can't move. I guess we'll just use TCP dump a bit. And we will end our turn. Oh, darn it. I detected it. Infernal machines. The messenger of the Great Kabaagh returns. You must pay tribute if you wish to live. The Great Kabaagh demands 9 units of humans be brought to the location grid coordinate 7 Eastern by 6, where the will be consumed by the Great Kabaagh. Oops, forgot a Y. What is your answer? Doesn't matter. He probably ate the Y. He was so hungry, waiting for us. I agree. You have chosen wisely. You will be allowed to live for now. Oh, I don't know why I bid so many resources. That was useless. I don't need to go first. Suppose we can just draw lots of cards. Let's move Attack Protocol into the desert. That will give them... Oh, I forgot to build a... energy. It's too late now. I'm probably going to leap with that army over here if they are in this area, and they are. Next turn. A Gangrel. That's a bit more tricky. Draw some more cards and end our turn. We went first again. We'll save the game, and everyone, I think I'm going to just stop here. I'll tell you what I want to do, but I actually could use some advice. We're going first again. We can deploy another Colossus. We can deploy that Colossus in the Deadlands, follow it up with Siberia, and just leave him in the garrison to hold our HQ. Alternatively, what I would like to do is jump Vindicus's force into where I know that Gangrel is and try to take it out. It's not. We're probably not going to succeed because it's like got 7 hit points and 4 defense. We can make the attempt. It's also only 2 to do that, which we still have enough resources to deploy the Colossus. Again, I don't think we'll get first very often, so I want to deploy this unit. The only problem is that we're also going to leave this undefended. I don't have any weak unit I can leave over here at the moment. Hopefully we can just kind of jump the Revenant platoons back over here if I need them to be here. Next turn. My plan is to also eventually remove, excuse me, sorry about that, everyone. Remove Vindicus from Alpha protocol and move him into Vindicus again, so I can have the assassin running around rather than leading an army at the moment. That's kind of awkward. Alternatively, instead of going after this gangrel at all, which I really think I should try to make the attempt to kill it, because I draw cards. Draw cards, move Vindicus into the army that I want him in, attack the gangrel with just our Revenant platoons without a leader. We could give that a shot. Let me know what you think. As for how we're doing, I should have actually chosen a different enemy besides the Great Kabaagh. That's a shame, in a way. I guess something else we could do is I could start over again. We could play this again, and I would roll a dice, 1 through 4, for the Colt, rather than fighting the Great Kabaagh again. Yeah, we can do that too. Let me know if you want me to do that, and we can go ahead and do so. For this game, though, we're actually not in a bad way. We do have a destroyed city. We're pulling in extra humans, which will need to pay the Great Kabaagh tax. We have materials over here I want, and we have another city over here we need to investigate. We know the humans are over here, and the whatchamacallits have shown up down this direction. They're going to find us next turn. There's not much I can do about that, unfortunately. Oh, well. I love to get the humans eliminated so I can get more human resources. The Xenopods are also a great one to go and attack for that same exact reason. And if we had two... By the way, if we had two Colossus, we might be able to actually take on the Great Kabaagh with them. I think we probably could. It'd be close, but I think we might be able to beat him. Even at this early stage of the game, with, again, two Colossus are amazing. Alright, everyone, I'm babbling. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next one. Let me know what you think I should do, and we will do it. Take care, everyone.